Before, everything was better. Everything was durable and of high quality. Movies weren't boring or endless sequels to successful films. Music had feeling and that special something. However, the worst decline has happened in mobile games. When mobile games first came out, they exuded charisma, and one great game after another was released. Nowadays, when browsing the App Store, you no longer come across amazing games, but rather poor quality puzzle games. But why did things change so much? It wasn't just the games that changed, but the entire culture surrounding them. In the early days of mobile gaming, developers seemed to prioritize creativity and innovation. Each new game brought something fresh to the table, whether it was a unique story, innovative mechanics, or just an overall enjoyable experience. Games like Angry Birds, Subway Surfers, Hill Climb Racing, and Pokemon Go found their way to our hearts. Players could spend hours immersed in worlds that felt like they had been crafted with care. There were no paywalls or endless in-app purchases. It was about the joy of gaming. Then came the rise of microtransactions and free-to-play models. While initially these seemed like a great way for players to access games without upfront costs, they slowly began to erode the quality of the gaming experience. Games became less about offering a rich experience and more about how much money they could extract from the player. Ads invaded every corner of gameplay, and suddenly the focus wasn't on creating something memorable. It was about keeping players hooked just long enough to make a purchase. Even the music in games has lost its soul. Where once there were memorable soundtracks that resonated with the emotional highs and lows of a game, now there's generic, forgettable background noise. Music, much like the games themselves, has become a commodity, something that just fills space rather than enriches the experience. The question remains, can we go back? Is it possible to return to a time when quality and creativity were at the forefront of everything, from mobile games to movies and music? While some indie developers and creators continue to fight the good fight, it's clear that the industry as a whole has shifted towards quantity over quality. The convenience of modern platforms has come at a price, the sacrifice of depth, effort, and passion. Yet hope remains. Every so often, a hidden gem still emerges, a game that breaks the mold, a film that touches the heart, or a song that lingers in the mind long after it ends. These rare creations remind us of what was and what could be again if only we demanded more from the entertainment we consume.